Hello, everybody. Hello, you just made yourself a cup of tea. That's great. I've just got myself a fresh load here. Ready for the game. Hello, everybody. Hotdog Henry, let's hear it. The continuing misadventures of Hotdog Henry. The art has been great, by the way. The pictures have been fantastic. Death to Hotdog Henry, yeah. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, he's a bit cursed, isn't he? He's a bit cursed. The beginning of the game is going to see him reflecting quite a lot on his curse. So we're gonna take it slow. You know, we're gonna sit by the fire. We're gonna talk it through. Gonna have a drink, and then we'll see what happens. But overwhelmingly, the largely Japanese voices in Hotdog Henry's head convinced him to pursue literacy over duty. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Doomed Hotdog Boy. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, say what you like about Hotdog Henry, but he hasn't killed anyone in this phase, right? He didn't get arrested in the last game. Yeah, the Japanese, yeah. Although Henry wouldn't be aware that they are Japanese voices. He'd just be aware that they're foreign voices, I would think. Because he wouldn't know what Japan is, would he? Not being able to read. But I think maybe even people who knew how to read didn't know what Japan was. Or a continent, you know, or anything really. So I'm not quite sure what advantages reading is going to bring to our hotdog, our hardcore hotdog. We'll see. We'll see if it changes them. We need to have a discussion though about costume, whether we're going to go and learn to read as Hotdog Henry, or whether we're going to just bail out of it now. So that's that, and go as a kind of like, you know, a good student, you know, because we've got a good student costume in there, and we could go and be a really good student and like impress, or we could go dressed as a hot dog. So we're going to talk that through first, and other things about, you know, class and literacy in the Middle Ages. So I will go in. I think we can just continue, but we'll try and load. It's this, I believe. Yeah. What's the date today? Feels right. Okay. Illiterate hot dog ain't right. So you're one of the people who voted for duty then? Alright, let's just check this is Hotdog Henry. Yeah, I think this is the rather mad state we left him in. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, as I said, he didn't actually kill anyone. He just kind of experimented with the science of sleep. That's how he kind of convinced himself. But it's slashing rain. He's got a bit of hot dog vision on. Let's put the costume on for this discussion. I think we were trying on things last time. Some of this clothing is illegal as well, I think. Where is it? I haven't got it. Where is it? Has it gone? Oh no, the hot dog suit appears to have disappeared. Maybe it's this black paw point, isn't it? Does it say black but it's red? No, it's black! Something's happened. Oh no. Maybe this is a sign. Where is the hot dog outfit? I don't see it. I just see some garment. Okay. All right. Well, hang on then. Let's take everything with us and have a think about this. Some of this stuff is going to be illegal, but I think some of this is legal now. I don't know if it changes based on how long we've left it, but we'll leave all the armour in there and we'll wander off for a bit. Okay. Wait, I haven't checked in for a while, so if you know where I left that jacket, then tell me.
Hey.
But I think this might be it. This might be it. Alright, so we're going to go and sit here in the slashing rain and have a little bit of a think about what Hotdog Henry became before we move on. Okay, so first question then, where did I leave the jacket? Wait, so you speak Japanese but you're not Japanese? You live in Japan? Yeah, we're gonna eat, we're gonna eat, we're gonna eat. Wow, there's a massive lag. Okay. This is gonna be fun. He wouldn't even know what hot dog, well he'd know what salami is, wouldn't he? I sold it to Peshek. Alright, well let's go and buy it back then. Let's go and buy it back. Okay, there's a bit of a lag on the voices in my head, but we're gonna take this first 70 minutes quite slow, everybody. So enjoy your tea and relax. And I kind of expected something like this to happen. So I've got a good 1 minute lag on getting information from you. Where is he? Okay.
Hey, lad.
Oop.
Don't you want to do?
No.
The rat aid talk.
Do you have my
Do
Do you have my jacket?
I've got some goods here. All right. See you later.
Bye. Yeah, there it is. You're right. It's one. There it is. There it is. Well, look, we'll get a fresh one. Oh, it's 1,000. Now, hang on. All right. If I buy this back off him for 1,000, then we're definitely wearing it, which means we're losing all this stuff now. Oh man, Hotdog Henry, what have you done to me? Oh no, we don't even have to see it. I told you this first bit would be rough. See, I tried to rid myself of the curse of Hotdog Henry last time, but the impressiveness of the art has brought me back. It's those, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna sell them. Oh, dude, this is expensive. All right, we're doing it for the quest. This was a big mistake. There it is. All right. Okay, we're safe. It's taxed as 900. So we're going to have to make that back somehow, guys. But this is it. Hotdog Henry continues. Money's made the choice. Alright, that was a massively desperate act of Hotdog Henry trying to preserve his existence as a character. So, again, congratulations on all the art. It's earned us this. Okay, alright, Hotdog. Oh, I think we should have this beer. And we'll eat a horseradish or two. Alright, let's see if the lag has improved. Yeah, the artists are amazing. You guys have been amazing over the last few days of output have been incredible. But every day is crazy. It's so inspiring, really. Yeah, the voices in my head are buffering. Hello. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not turning down the graphics. I. Well, I don't know. You're just doing it unprompted, aren't you? It's not like I'm asking. It's great. Yeah, maybe it's Ziggler behind the lagging time. No, I expected it would be rough the first 60 minutes, and I think it's going to cool down. No, I'm not playing on a laptop. No, I've got a nice setup. Yeah, maybe a Petro cat. No, they're asleep. Yeah, I'm not turning down the graphics for playing, man. This is Kingdom Come 1. I'm not turning down the graphics. Alright. So, it's been disturbing. Like, Hotdog Henry has been a very, very cursed figure. As you guys have been saying. And that kind of Doctor Sleep stuff, where he was going around the houses, silencing the nightmares and easing the sleep of the people inside, was a very weak justification for his, I think probably a psychotic break is the best way of describing it.
I feel quite hungry.
So, what brought about this psychotic break? I don't know. For sure. I mean, everything's mounted up, hasn't it? I think the bodies from Skalitz weighed heavily on him in his vision. The relationship between the bodies and the money, as I tried to explain in my short story, the bodies and looting the dead, because he was obviously religious enough to care about burying them and not having them eaten by dogs, and that's canon, right? You can't really affect that, so you have to justify that in the run. So he has the seeds of being extremely religious, I think. He's also intelligent, but highly impressionable. So this phase, this psychotic break, could easily lead into a religious mania, depending what books he encounters, I think. And at the time, literacy was a really massive class divide. Obviously, not even all the nobility could read by any means. And I just kind of headcanoned some kind of anti-intellectualism from Martin while he was growing up, just again to kind of narrow his horizons and just keep him in Skalitz, a bit like Truman Show or something. But I think he, as an intelligent young man, I think he must have been curious about books and the power that they brought. So I think his ego certainly wanted to read. I mean, maybe someone can tell me on the chat. I don't know if I'm picking it up because it's in the time stream. But could Radzig read? Yeah, I know. It's not really an explanation. I think it was just I'm correcting an error in the last game, and I'll come up with a reason for that later. He reads for Hanish. There you go. So I think reading is part of his egoic justification to become as much of a bastard as Radzig, because that's the clear division. It's not like I want to be like Dad and he's kind of idolised him. he kind of knows who Radzig is. He's watched him over the years. He's seen him looking at his mum and so on. And the way maybe he treats people when you're not getting him at his Hollywood finest. And we've already established him as a bit of a player, Radzig, and obviously a bit of a criminal himself. So this is our kind of Hotdog Henry's attempt to explore overcoming his kind of negative father complex that was trying to hold his horizons down and become more like Radzig, more like this arrogant kind of robber lord. I'm thinking, this is a good question about the Hussite thing in the game, and I kind of wanted to explore that anyway because I find it a very interesting part of KCD2 on the surface, because obviously it's got quite a, Zizka is like coming across as a bit of a maniac as well. So I'm curious about what books he's going to encounter. I want to play it like the books he encounters are going to like shape his kind of worldview quite a lot. So we won't just kind of use them just in a kind of leveling sense. That's very good. Okay, yeah, that's really good information. Okay, so basically the ability to read was one of the things that got Radzig into his position. Tom's Henry has a father figure haircut, is that canon as well? I don't know about that stuff. I'm still thinking about that. Because if you're going to say that somebody's canonically bi because the option for a gay romance is in the game, therefore structurally somehow the game in superposition is bi, then I'm quite curious in the extent to which he's evil. Because there's a lot of evil options built into the game, right? Loads of evil options. Not me just going full Grand Theft Auto here. He may have learned to read through the Yowie. Yeah. The Yowie is some kind of like, Sibyl-like thing, like an oracle that you go and consult, It's some kind of like psychic bear thing that nobles have to go and see to receive the divine right. Evil and bisexual, next question. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yowie cocaine. I don't know what that is, and nor does Henry, because cocaine has not reached this part of the world yet, I don't think. Yowie, no? Isn't it? That's how you say it. Yeah. Yeah, like he's going to go on a big journey, and at the end of it, he's going to get promoted to being a secretary. But I guess, like, secretary general, Like, Radzig's like a secretary general because he can actually read. Evil and bisexual is every D&D character I've ever played. Oh, I really like, by the way, the picture someone drew of Nettle Henry with the asexual angels and bisexual demons gambling across the shoulders with my face. That was great. Henry puts the bi in Bohemia. True. All right. Well, look, we talked a lot. We sat in the rain, and Hotdog Henry's good and soaked. He's a wet dog. He's a wet, sweaty dog. And I think the least we can do with all of this is, and maybe we're going to put the stolen goods back in the thing, except for the silent shoes because they might come in handy. Then we're going to go and fix the hot dog uniform, whatever the cost. And then we're gonna ride off, I think, and pursue the art of literacy, and we'll see how that affects him. But we are gonna have to let Hotdog Henry go at some point because it's not worth 1,000 groschen. Hey, wet, sweaty hot dog, moist, damp dog. He's a damp dog. All right, what are we doing? We're putting this back in the box. All the goodies, we will keep them. That can go back in the box. That can go back in. We'll deal with that later. They are the gloves for the Doctor Sleep. So we need that. We need a torch. And we don't actually have anything else. Okay, so that's what happened. I just I sold everything in a kind of crazy spasm. All right. Oh, we need a saddle, I think, as well for this from Michael Horse here. I don't know whatever your name is, Horse, but you're Michael now. Because you're Michael Horse.
Yeah.
Still got sausage vision on. So battered. Oh my god, yeah. Well, actually, I am gonna have just. I mean, this is maybe a bit too much of an intimate glance into my lifestyle here, but I am gonna have pork and apple sausages later on tonight with mashed potato. That's my plan. I do like a pork and apple sausage. Yeah, I know. The horse must just have some kind of like folds in it, like a kangaroo, I guess, that he can put his stuff in. Feels early. It feels really early. I've still got sausage vision. I need to get cleaned. Repair my clothes. This feels too early though. They're not going to be open, are they? Oh, yeah. Okay. Ah, Mr. Cram. Mr. Mark Cram, please repair my clothes. Okay. Wait, have I got no shoes? No, I've got shoes, okay. Great, alright, that's better. Now let's go and have a freshen up with the bathhouse. Guilt-ridden delusions make him see blood as ketchup to deny the violence of his reality. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to give like small updates and recaps for those of you who are fresh to joining the journeys of Hotdog Henry. But Hotdog Henry's had a good 6 hours of crime. He's been on a bit of a drunken crime spree. He got away with a lot. And then a bit more of a systematic crime spree, which got him quite violently beaten up. But that was in a different village, Ledechko, which only reinforces his idea that... wait, hang on, which only reinforces his idea that Radzig's on the lookout for him in Ratai. So he can kind of get up to whatever he likes in Ratai, if you know what I mean. But in other towns he needs to be wary. So I'll probably go and hit Ledechko later on, depending if he carries on with his life of crime.
I'd like to order something here.
Oh my god! Hotdog Henry. Okay, let's just do this.
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath. And,
until he becomes the Lord in Waiting, sugar baby. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I mean, one of the reasons why he's going to these absurd lengths is to, kind of stand up with pride. In oh my god, 4 hours. Okay. To stand up with pride in front of people like Hans and Hanush and Radzig. He certainly doesn't want to look like a hot dog when he goes there. So we are leaving Hotdog Henry behind at some point. Yeah, because it gives you, the game encourages you to roll in nettles, right? In the same way the game encourages you to crime, especially on hardcore. Like, okay, I could do an alternative evil Henry, I guess, neutral evil Henry, who's a bit of an evil alchemist, and we do that, but then it was just going to be like 6 hours of literally me picking nettles and mixing them. and I think it's more fun to break into people's houses. But you gotta level up some way. Like, this will make him at least a master of sneaking. Okay, so we're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna get up early, and we're gonna go to Ujit. I haven't killed anyone. Oh, this is a good question. To what extent is crime or evil built into reality itself? Well, this is a huge problem and point of discussion in theology, and it comes under something called theodicy, which is the explanation for evil in the world. So you could say a crime kind of as part of evil. Is biologically determined to kind of take stuff from weaker organisms if you are stronger. Probably it's instinct to do that to some extent, and you can see these kind of like normally these bullies and crime lords who set up these kind of these little rackets all around the place, being territorial, you know, and kind of dominating the surroundings and taking all the resources and stuff. So yeah, that's probably, if you crime like that, crime which is a default of hierarchy, is probably kind of hardwired in quite a bit. Yeah, I think. Right, we'll just have a little slower walk up here because I don't have any weapons. I'm kind of going to the light here, to the enlightenment. I'm riding into the sun. I'm riding into the sun of literacy. It's kind of rising up over this tree here, this tree of knowledge, if you like. Oh, look at that. That's quite a nice effect, isn't it? Oh, what a beautiful game. Look at this. Alright, riding by the tree of knowledge there. Towards the light of towards the light of literacy. Okay, I just want to take this a little bit safe because we are pretty much unarmed. Going to the book of the Lord. Naked as a lamb and defenseless, Hotdog Henry offers himself to the light of literacy. And the angels are singing, look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that looks clear. Oh, look at that. Great thing about living in Czech Republic is it's literally just down the road. You don't have to get far out of Prague to enjoy this kind of scenery, and it looks exactly like the game. I know that kind of makes it well. Yeah, that's a bit of a stupid thing to say, but it does. The game is real. It's a real thing. All right. Yeah. So we're safe. We'll run a little bit faster here. Yeah, I live in the game. I live in the game. Yeah, well, Bavaria's got those more mountains, hasn't it? But Bavaria is incredibly beautiful as well. Right. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Good night, elf princess. Wait. Hang on. I'm listening to the voices in my head. I've still got half an hour here of listening to the voices. The game's actually just a very in-depth horse tour. Yeah, like a horse simulator. It's absolutely great. And I do love the riding. That is probably one of my favourite things. Okay. Yeah, I know. But I've still got half an hour of being distracted by nightmares. Elf-free princess, yeah, night. Look at that. It's go and have a look at that. Just Hotdog Henry. Time to meet Destiny, Hotdog Henry.
Yeah.
I think it's a right up here. You wish Bohemia was real. Yeah, I mean, no, honestly, it really is. It really is, and I live in it. Live in this game. Sweet Bohemia. This feels less safe. Yeah, I think crime, as we just said, like in order to meet the Yowie, right, and to gain approval of this oracle-like being, the Yowie, which lives in a cave up in Bohemia somewhere, you've got to commit a certain amount of crime. Look at Radzig. Oh, wow. That's great. Okay, this should be pretty safe now. There's a settlement there.
Yeah.
Right by these guys. This is a little bit dangerous, I seem to remember. And I'm still a bit nightmare-y. Humans and cumans are lurking. Cumans not being human. No, Radzig went to see the Yowie, the great Yowie. The Yowie cave, yeah, we just created that. I'm always a bit unclear as to whether to ride fast through the wood, but they sometimes set up these little barricades and knock you off your horse and stab you to death with pikes. So let's keep an eye on it. I think this way. Not the Fallout Yowie. The Yowie in Bohemia that have come from Bostemia. Okay, I can't look at the chat, guys. It's too dangerous. What's in these woods? Am I pronouncing it right in the Fallout sense, though? Is that how it... Am I pronouncing it the right way for Fallout? Sorry. Good night or goodbye. There's wild gyms out here. Yeah, okay. Let's ride. I don't want to see any wild gyms. There's a house there, though. That should be alright. Is this the right way, though? Let's ride in here. There's no one here. Just have a look. There's a dog. Okay. Civilians, will leave them. Alright, okay, we're at this little house on the other side of the wood. Yeah, so I just ride straight along the road. Okay. Come on, Michael.
Yeah.
Yo, oh, that looks dangerous. Interesting sight. No.
Yeah.
Surrounded by seagulls. Yeah, Ujit. Alright, we're safe. Alright, so this is we've not been here before. If I remember, the scribe's somewhere over that side, but let's have a quick look around. Hello everybody. Hotdog Henry, if you haven't met me before. Hello ladies, a particularly moist dog today. Okay, that's the house. Horse is in one normally this fast. Sorry. He's a moist dog. Well, look, it's been raining all day. He is very, very damp. Okay, these are more houses.
Yeah.
More houses. Why did I just laugh easily, or... Are you asking me or someone else? The moist dog. He was a hot dog, but he's been so wettened by the rain, so moistened by the rain, he's now a damp, cold dog. Damp, cold dog. Okay. Who's this guy? You're the trader. Right. There's the church. Good afternoon. Are you saying goodbye? Or are you saying hello? Hey, scribe. Okay. Lumir? No.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or...
I'm wearing exactly the same clothes as you.
But why not? I'm talking
clearly scribes in this land all dress like hot
we'll need
dogs.
plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
He's a fancy
All
hot
I
dog.
don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I
So
will
basically,
require some groschen
it was
for
the
you.
right thing to do
Set aside at
to
least
buy
a
back the
couple
hot
of
dog
days
costume
to put you through your
because
paces.
all scribes dress
If
like hot
indeed
dogs.
time is of the essence.
Hot dog scribes, yeah. That is. Look, I'm reading the game as it is presented to me. I've just discovered this with you that every scribe in this land wears a costume of a
Here are your
hot dog.
groschen.
Then we may as well start. God be with you. He did break his vow.
Look at them, the two hot dogs. Hot dog. Pardon.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on.
Oh my, this is the gift that keeps
Let's see you
giving.
read a bit.
Look at this. Yes! Alright.
Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Alright. Read this book. That was double hot dog action, wasn't it? Did you all see that with me? One day a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up it was heavy as lead and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it home on second thoughts and soon found out to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. And he grew rich and he grew greedy. He was a greedy dog. and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it, only to find nothing. Alright, well, I think that message is clear. That's quite heavy. That's quite a heavy message for Hotdog Henry to read, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, I mean, what's the message that Hotdog Henry would take from that? Hotdog Henry feels serious emotions there because that book is basically saying something like greed doesn't pay, right?
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So
And maybe he had his first step on the path
being greedy
here to
doesn't
becoming a Hotdog scribe
excellent.
was
You're one of my most talented pupils.
buying back his costume so he could give up the
Like I told
money that he'd
books are
spent
valuable.
back into the crime
And the
system.
words
Paid
that you
them out.
place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet.
Okay.
Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder.
Okay.
Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Gee, okay. Is this in a different book, or did he swap the book? Okay. Sulun or Nulsu est is the book or free where that's butter and no water. Apart from the please book has magistry, snut, tons, nuts, magister of smut, potimus orator est. Optimus, the best speaker is one who knows many verbs and stuff. Is there anyone who reads? Well, all these hot dogs writing this sausage party stuff have got to be like masters of smart, I think. Does anybody actually read Latin? The best speaker is the one who has the most words. One who speaks much with few words. And what about the first bit? The best speaker is the one. There is no book so bad that it is not in any part useful. Books are silent teachers. The best speaker is the one who says the most with as few words. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that voice in Hotdog Henry's head clearly speaks Latin. And now, as we understand that his natural affinity for the hot dog costume meant that he had a natural affinity for language, means that probably some of his, I don't know, maybe it explains the Japanese voices in his head.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Okay.
Nullus est liber tam malus.
Well, some of the voices in his head are Latin, and some of the voices in his head are Japanese. We have to kind of figure this
Don't
out.
tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing
Ah, it's
more
Thomas
I can
Aquinas.
teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
All right, reading, new perk point available. Excellent. Okay, I think this is a good time to spend our perk points, actually. Let's just sit here for a moment and reflect on joining the Order of Hot Dogs. Joining their sausage party. Right. No. Sorry. Okay, let's go to the pub. We'll have a drink, and I think. Goodbye, Spy Violet.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Look, there's so much to unpack in what just happened. I can't even begin to. Okay, you handle it for a moment. I'll find us a place to sleep.
Can I sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
We'll
Just
stay
for
the
one
night. We'll stay the night in Ujits. We'll
All
have a
right.
drink and we'll
The money up front,
see
though.
what happens.
Here you go.
And we'll just
You're
we'll
like
save
it
it
here.
now, so we don't.
Like
we'll
sleeping
spend
on a cloud,
the
it
we'll
is.
spend the experience points and then we'll
Is there
save
anything
it.
suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed, there is.
Huh?
Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone
Godwin?
down old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. And that's not all. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables. When the head groom told the lads here, they fell off their seats laughing.
All right, fine.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft.
And a magic
Your
box.
bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
All right, great.
Take care now.
Okay, we're just gonna go and save that. So well, no, we'll spend the points. Hang on, let's spend the points. No, I like the American Godwin. I know both the actors. They're both great. But I told you I have a bit of a soft spot for the American dialogue in this because a lot of them are my colleagues, you know, and Scott Williams obviously got changed. But I love this scene. It's not. I don't consider it cursed Godwin. All right. This is probably going to be highborn at the moment. We'll wait. That looks good, but we'll wait. No, that doesn't matter. No, I don't want that. No. Maybe Insomniac. That kind of plays into the nightmares as well, so we're gonna go with Insomniac. And then lock picking is up to level 9. Your sixth sense will warn you if someone is about to catch you in the act of lockpicking. So you'll have more time to sleep. Is that any good? Hang on a minute, because of the time. Silent Fiddler or Sixth Sense? Silent Fiddler or Sixth Sense is my question. Silent Fiddler? Silent Ziggler. I don't think the Ziggler is very silent when he ziggles. Speak from experience.
There.
Silent Ziggler. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Silent Ziggler. Learn. All right, and then horsemanship. No perks. Reading. We've got a perk. In the flow. When reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slowly as normal. Ooh. Colleague. All books are cheaper in shops. Don't think I'm going to need to buy the books. Sorry. So we'll go with in the flow. And stealth. Right, these are probably some questions as well for you guys. Lowers the noise of armor and other equipment by 20%. So I can sneak while armored. Very useful. And equip. But I quite like going light. Ooh, ordinary mug. When you're wanted, people will be less likely to recognise your face and will soon stop looking for you. Yeah. Okay, ordinary mug or slim fit. Slim fit. Slim fit. Slim fit. Okay, we're doing slim fit. Your voices are unanimous. Great. Okay, you've helped me with that. So we just got that point in strength and speech, which we're not going to spend yet. All right. Let's get up and have a sleep, and then have a drink and walk around town. And then we'll ride back to read the books that we have. We'll just have a beer. We'll have a beer. We won't have any of the bits up. Well, we rode all the way over here. It seems a shame to not, like, have a look around the town, you know? I don't think I want to meet Godwin yet. I think I'll come back for that. I don't know. Let's just have a look around. He told me about Father Godwin, fine. Don't want to play dice. Okay, so the message of the books, there's two messages in the book. A sign of intelligence is a man who can say a lot without saying much, right? And the second message of the book was greed doesn't pay. So I would say that it doesn't mean that you shouldn't steal. It just means that you shouldn't steal food, right? That's how I'm interpreting greed doesn't pay, right? So stealing food for greedy people doesn't pay. But stealing, like, treasure definitely pays. So I'm not put off crime yet. This looks like it's nothing, though. Right, that's an example of the book. If I were to rob this, if I was going to... sorry, I just knocked my thing. If I was going to rob this, that wouldn't pay, and I'd probably get arrested. That's how I'm reading this. Okay, advice from the book. Don't say anything funny while I'm gone. Stop robbing each house because their economy is about to tank. No, I know. And if the economy isn't flourishing, then it means I won't be able to work really in my current line of work. So I need the local economy to be flourishing. It's a bit like the fox and the rabbit relationship, right? Between a criminal and their environments. You know, if they become too successful, they impoverish the surroundings, and so they kill each other. Okay. Hi, doggy. No, these are just peasants, man. This is just food. Boom, 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 boom. These guys have got a house made of stone. There's something in here. Is this the same place? Really? I did not know that. There's no one about here. No, there's nothing. Ujits is not a very profitable town, it seems. Lots of peasants. I'm just thinking, I'd kind of like to read books, right? So, and that guy has a very nice sausage costume. Okay, let's let that settle for a while. But I'm wondering whether we can just nick his costume in the night. That might be quite funny. And then he gets Henry's sausage costume on in the morning. All right, where do you reckon he sleeps? There. Oh, it's hard. Okay, he's probably got the key on him. We're going to come back and do this, right? So we have to find out who sleeps there. If that's the scribe, if the scribe sleeps there, then we can. I'm open to democracy at the moment, but we can come and nick his sausage outfit. And he's got a much better sausage outfit than we have. I'm just saying. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to bestow... Like, we're moving on. We've got to move on a little bit, right? Hotdog Henry can't just be choking out people for, like, 6 hours or something. Game's got to move on. He's got to grow as a person. And definitely, I can justify choking out the scribe to get his outfit. Okay, these guys look like they mean business. There's a stash in there.
Thrown out.
So I have to get through that door and get a stash. They probably sleep in the side. Alright. This is just opportunistic. Little bit of crime in Ujits. And then well... The main story is not forgotten. This is all a journey to make Henry more respectable in front of Radzig and Hanush and that. Scribe's going to get the sleep doctor, I think. Unless people tell me otherwise, I'm pausing for the voices in my head to reason with me if you think I shouldn't take his costume. I think sausage on sausage, right? That is sausage on sausage crime. Do it, take it. Steal, do it. Okay, we do it. Now, that's assuming he sleeps there. That's assuming he sleeps there. Okay. Right, I won't go back over the river because this is just peasantry, I think. That door doesn't open. This looks like a slightly more sophisticated house. Is the dog going? Nothing. Nothing really. Okay. It's a gluten-free hot dog, yes. But we don't know about the scribe. The scribe might be gluten positive. No, there's clearly a whole order of sausage scribes in Bohemia. That's clearly a thing here. Okay, what's going on here is with bakers.
What are you doing here? Clear off quick or I'll throw you out.
I don't know who that is. Okay, alright. Now there. Church will leave. That's back to the tavern. Okay, so we go on. It's sausage on sausage crime, so it's not actually hurting anyone. Really. And maybe, as somebody said, there is actually trial by combat to proceed in the order of the sausage scribes, meaning you have to wrestle with another sausage and overpower them, and that's how you get promotion. But to be fair, he's just learned to read, so this is his ego. This is his ego driving this. The other sausage scribe has a much greater stake in that position, I would think. Okay. There's a shop guard there? Yeah, okay, alright, bye. Ooh. What? I didn't do anything. What? I didn't do anything, there's no sign. I'm just gonna sneak around for a bit. Please, but another sausage. Scribe is boring. You were in his red area. Are they still calling the guards? No. No, I don't think there's much here. I think we should just wait and get the scribe.
What's going on? What's that?
You moo, yowie, you moo.
Hey.
You woo. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Uio. 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 The Yao. Chat is in seagulls mode again. Alright. Okay, there are no voices in my head at the moment, so I do not have to listen to you guys. We went up that way. Is there anything here?
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
What the fuck?
Surrender! Stop! You've committed a... Who the hell do you think you are? Didn't I tell you you've no business here?
You didn't? No, you haven't spoken to me.
Definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Oh, how much are you going to charge me now? 15 groschen.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've purged yourself before the law.
Have I?
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, all right, Mark.
Sure of that.
I'll keep an eye on you. How about that? How about that, Mark? I'll keep an eye on you. Yeah? Where do you live? You live here? Is this where you live, Mr. Watchman? See? Hotdog Henry doesn't give a fuck. Alright. And this is that place, right? There's nothing in this godforsaken town other than that scribe outfit. Okay, we're gonna sleep and then we'll drink, then we'll sleep, then we'll rob him. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee-oo, ooh-wee-o, ooh-wee-o. Yeah, he's a bit like the honey badger. Although he's evolving. He's like I would have... Hotdog Henry from last game probably would have stolen all the fruit, right? So he is learning. Did I go in there? Yeah, I went in there. Okay. Alright, let's get a beer and sleep for a while.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you. The Lord watch over you.
Oh, I should put that stuff in the magic box, actually. Everybody drinks beer in Czech Republic like it's bread. It's not considered alcohol. So I don't know what the effect of this is going to be, but it really, on a bohemian lad like this, it should have no effect. Damn it. It is liquid bread here, right? I don't drink it. I don't drink it, obviously, because it's got gluten in it. But people here drink it like soup or something. It's not. It's food. It's considered a food. It's protected, I think, by law as like a essential food group or something. Tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't it? Aren't there tax protections in the Czech Republic protecting beer? Protecting the price of beer or something? Oh, that's nice. Leather boots. Okay, so that's all safe in the magic box. Let's reset the nightmares. He'll be in bed by midnight. I'll sneak into his room. La Carita, are you going? Ah, no! Alright, I've woken up in the middle of nowhere. Fine, it's just over there, right? Okay, okay. I feel like this particular start probably means that he subconsciously wants to... He subconsciously wanted to come and check this side of the village out. Right? Right? Why are you up?
You want something from me, do you?
Well, okay. Go to sleep. That's what I want from you. I didn't like Pilsner when I drank beer. It wasn't my favourite beer. I liked Bernard. I liked Kozel Jedenast. I like Budvar actually. Like Budvar's good. Cold. Well, cold. So. Is the dog going? No, I don't mean Budweiser. No, that's junk. I mean Budvar, the Czech Budvar. Whoop! Hello.
What do you want here? Nothing. I'll call the car.
Bye bye. Maybe she's gone to sleep now. Dog. Kozel, yeah. Don't bark at me, you dog! Yeah, I'll do that every time now. Chicken defense is not as good as dog defense, though, clearly. No guards about. Law feels a little bit more strict in these outlying villages, though, which is kind of understandable, I guess. I'm trying to resist the urge that the subconscious mind has brought him here. I'm troubled. I'm troubled as to what to do. Oh,
What do you think you're doing?
nothing.
No business here.
Nothing. Okay. Well, at least I wasn't tempted. At least I didn't give in to the temptation there anyway. I feel like we're getting off task, but they have literally got dogs everywhere. This town has a dog problem. Oop. Dogs! Ah! Don't bark at me, you dog! So many pooches being a menace. This town is definitely dog coded. Right, let's have a look in here. It's swarming with dogs. There you go, there's another one. It's Dogville.
What do you want? You've no business here.
Okay, it's not the night for this. It's not the night for this. Let's just go and do the let's go and do the sausage guy and get out of here. Yeah, yeah. That was good. That's good dog defense though. That explains why you have them. I kind of felt a similar way with the cats though. Not because they bark to protect you from burglars, but they are good at like handling snakes, and there's a lot of snakes in Greece, so you want to keep the cats around you, keep the snakes off. What's going on there? What is going on there? There's magic white smoke coming from this place, like the Pope, isn't it? Whoa, okay. It's a glitch, is it? Okay. There's a lot of dogs, but there aren't many guards about. There's a guard, okay. What's that noise? Oh, it's the bailiff. Oh, damn, it's the wrong guy. Sorry, I got my hay fever again. That doesn't look like anybody came to get us, though. So who reported me? Who reported me? Move to the horse, move to the horse. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's really good. That might justify a saviour schnapps on its own. No. All right. Do we get decadent and do we do a saviour schnapps before we go back and try and get the bailiff, the sausage guy? Yeah, it's Dawn on the horse. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, do we take a... Save. We'll go to the magic box. Yeah, okay, I'll go to the magic box. That's less decadent. But it didn't appear that this guy was in here. I might just have a quick look. Because the door should be open, no? Okay, I'm magic boxing it, don't worry. This is not the greed. This is specifically not the greed. We went through exactly the type of greed that Henry thinks is the problem at the moment. Hang on. Oh, jeez. Horse psychics, there we go. So I want to move this to the inventory. Oh man, that's a haul. That is a haul. Okay. Man, I love the magic box. I love the magic box. It's a thing of wonders. Oh man, that's so good. Just this alone is showing you that crime definitely pays. All right. Anyway, we haven't been greedy. We haven't been greedy because we haven't stolen any food. So that's what the book said, and I'm just following the book, and it specifically mentioned eggs because I don't think Henry's at the point in his literacy yet where he understands what analogy means. That's the guard, right? Or is that the scribe? Yeah, we got it in the magic box now. What's he going to do? Arrest me and charge me 15 groschen for opening a door? You. You're right, he's closed the door. This is not saved. I am not going to... Oh, I've got the key. Yeah. All right. We've got a plan. We know where he is. Okay, we'll let them go back to sleep. What's happening is we are trying to rob the scribe to get his slightly better improved sausage outfit for Henry to wear as he progresses in the sacred order of sausage scribes. That's what's happening. Nearly, very, very nearly. The sun's coming up. Put a torch on so I'm not criminal. The sausage thing started because someone said that this outfit looks like salad or something, salad dressing, and then someone said hot dog, and that's how it started. At least that's what I recall, but I don't know. Oh man. Ah, damn it. Oh, this scribe. This town is too small for 2 hot dogs. Yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go. This guy's got to go. What happened? What's happening?
Hey, what do you think? Damn, a thief! He's stealing here! Go!
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Oh, man. Okay, that's it, kids.
Yeah.
That's it for Ujits. Jesus.
God.
Where's his clothes? Where's his clothes? There's no guards in this town. I'm emboldened. I just needed to choke out that other guy and then all 3 of them are unconscious, right? There's no guards. I'm going back. Where's the clothes? Stressing me out.
Do something, Michael.
Oh god, I've got to go, I've got to go. This is getting ludicrous, guys, I've got to go. I'm tearing up this town. Alright, this is the madness, the madness. The guards have got to come after that. Oh man, that maybe was a little bit greedy. That was maybe a practical lesson. Whoops. And greed doesn't pay. I got away with some more books though, so that's quite nice. And a lot of stuff, to be fair. That feels like the wrong way.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pause in the night here. Right, moon's setting over there, so the sun's going to come up shortly. I don't want to ride through the woods in the night. It's time to reflect. Where's that stuff? Where's that costume? How many people are in this building? That's the other thing. There are like 5 guys in there. Nah, they were going to wake up anyway. They were going to wake up anyway. Look, the sun's coming up. I guess we wait an hour. They put their stuff in the chest before sleep. Yeah, but that's a very hard chest, isn't it? 5 guys guarding a hot dog costume. Yeah, but there's all these guys around him. And I'm wanted now. If I'm going back on the rob, and that's it. I'm going back for one more time. Yeah, I know, but I already took all of his stuff, and the key is not for the chest. Oh, okay, I'm fucking going back. I don't want to ride in the dark anyway.
Yeah.
This is definitely the greed they talked about in the Bible. Definitely. Can I go back to my room?
Could do with a bite to eat.
That looks like a guard over there. No.
Yeah.
This is pretty much my last chance because definitely everyone's going to be awake soon.
Yeah.
He didn't see me. I'm tormenting these guys.
You there! Stop! Surrender!
That's it. We have to give up.
We're not fighting. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to kill anyone for the sausage costume, guys. I'm not going to kill anyone. That's it. I'm trying to remember everyone I'd killed, and there's still only 3 people on the way to Scarlet. So that's it. That's it. It's going to bother me. It's going to bother me. We go back. We read some more books, and we see what the books say, and then we decide. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
This is the wrong way. Is it? Yeah, this is the wrong way. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because that was a dream kill. That definitely doesn't count. This is the right road. Is it? Oh no, am I going the wrong way? This feels wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
This is not that house that I passed, is it? No, this is a different house. I'm lost. I'm lost. Where are the people? Okay. I do not think it's that way. Well, maybe I can find this little house on the map. Yeah, it's here, right? So that would be that's by far the more dangerous ride. So don't go into the wood. So the wood is there. And I go this way. Along the wood, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Who's an evil genius? Jeez. Right, we need to be careful here because we have not saved. That feels wrong. Does not feel like a path.
Yeah.
That's a path. That's that other house, right, okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, we're nearly out of this situation, and unfortunately, rather than putting Henry off the hot dog costume, this has kind of turned him on to this color combination. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Is he gonna try and like imitate it, like I'm the real Slim Shady kind of thing, and spend money on a sausage costume of his own? Or is he going to really hunt that guy in Ujit? Because they clearly need to go and... no, I'm torn. I'm really torn. Yeah. Didn't it turn you on? I appreciate it's canon. That's why I know the danger of canon. I'm trapped in this hot dog costume now for a while. Well, I spent a fair bit of money on it, to be fair, and this ridiculous Henry look. I do want to. We're not seeing Radzig until we've dropped this look, so I don't know what we're gonna get up to today. I go no, like. All right, bye. Have a good sleep. Good morning. It turned you insane. Wait, did I get lost again? No, that's what I'm talking. No, he's just discovered, quite by accident, that the sausage costume that he was wearing, which was getting inside his mind, right? And we voted on whether to follow duty or literacy. Hot Dog Henry voted for literacy. And his quest for literacy revealed a guy in a hot dog costume that he had to learn from. So that's how we got here, right? So now hot dog costumes are the sign of literacy, in this land. Yeah, it's a kind of sapiosexual thing, right? For this lust after the hot dog. It's about the mind. It's about the sexiness of the mind rather than the body of the dog. You know, it's not the body of the dog so much, it's the mind of the dog. Whew, this is deep. It is all connected. It is all connected. This isn't just random. This is what the playthrough is throwing. I mean, like, I had a bit of a kind of Ghost Dark Henry, ahead in superposition for a little while, and this neutral evil guy's gone a completely different way. He looks like handsome. He's like got clothes. He can't read though. That's the difference. But he's way more attractive than this Henry. But I'm beginning to like this Henry. I wonder if Teresa is beginning to like this Henry as well. Okay. Okay, so we left at dawn, and we came back at dawn the next day. Alright, okay. I think we have to go and look at our book collection first, because that's the whole point of this. Alright, let's get all the books out. Right, Hercules and His Diet was the book of Dad, so that of Martin. So that's going to go first. Yeah, let's read. Okay, tell me a little bit about reading, because this reading symbol comes up when he's sitting. So, where's the best place to read? Book talk. Read them in the toilet, it gives you a boost. Yeah, but there's something like that in the game, isn't there? Usually your bed. Don't romance Teresa. I wasn't going to. I was going to romance to Stephanie. But, we'll see how it goes. We can't penetrate the mind of Hotdog Henry quite yet.
Hey,
Sit on the bed and read. Alright, it's 5 in the morning. I feel like I want to be somewhere more private. I'm going to go to my spot. Hensteph, yeah, Hensteph. This is. I already talked about this at great length. I'm not going to go into it again. Hello, little piggy. Isfan well penetrated the mind. Well, he hasn't penetrated the mind of Hotdog Henry yet, right? Hotdog Henry, the only kind of bit of history we actually have is the sword trainer from Scallis. That's it. So there's just our Hotdog Henry has some reflections upon this handsome sword master who came and kind of told him about our kind of romantic life of leaving the village and gallivanting off into the wild with a bunch of thieves, probably, or something like that. Adventurers. So he still romanticizes this meeting, and he hasn't actually fought with swords since then either. So he doesn't actually, he's not actually done any sword fighting. Don't look into the camera while you narrate this. Get scared. Okay, alright. Well, I try to keep my eyes down, but occasionally I'm flicking them up for dramatic effect. His presence, yeah, maybe his presence has already penetrated, but like not him physical penetration yet. So, let's read. We are going to read Henry Hercules and His Diet. Okay. Nemean lion in cream sauce. Erymanthian boar stewed in wine and other delicacies. Study. Wait, there's no more of the book? This isn't like Morrowind? You want the eye contact or you don't want the eye contact? You said you're getting scared. How long can I study this book for? It's not Michael book. That's it. That's the book, is 2 sentences. That's why I went for all that effort. Law books are a little longer. Okay, alright. Well, look, I'm going to have to work with what I've got here, so I'm going to at least study this for an hour, these two sentences. Hey! Alright, okay, so what have we got here? What have we got? This is the book that Martin had in the chest with the cheating dice, right? Now, I went a certain direction with this, that maybe this is to do with potency, right? And this diet that's in the in this book is to increase Martin's virility for the purposes of bearing children, and obviously it didn't work, as we know, with the mother there, right? But this is in his head, perhaps, at the moment, because he's trying to connect these two things together. And maybe there's another connection. So we can hand this over to the voices in the head for sure. This guy looks like Sigismund, I would say. So, no, Martin was pretty down on Sigismund as well as Václav, I believe. Okay, alright, let's see what chat says. I think Sigismund looks like Hercules in that book, no? Delulu, Fujoshi theory crafting Delulu. I have no idea what that means. I can study it more. The same book, okay? What? What? No wonder Martin didn't want him to read. What? Did I just get 3 strength points from this book, or is that crazy? Did I just get 3 strength points till the progress bar is at... Ah! Okay. Alright, spend the day reading then. This book is amazing. This book is amazing. Alright, so now I know how to make steak in a red wine reduction with, what is it, baby asparagus and grilled peppers. Yeah, he read. Yeah, it's just one sentence. You're right. Yeah. Why? This is so good. I can't believe I just got 3 strength points from reading. I got a lot of books. Literacy was the right call. Everybody who chose literacy, here we are. This is the fruits of literacy right now. Hotdog Henry is getting shredded. Maybe he should. Okay, so one fixation that might happen. Looking at this illumination now, maybe he tries to get that kind of look. Maybe. But that's really KCD too, as I understand it. Everybody's just shredded. You improved with every session, but only got 1 perk. Getting some wrinkles in that hot dog brain. You think he dealt with it for muscle problems, really? Okay, if you insist. Win static. Win static's going for the not obviously filthy reading that I'm going for. Although I don't know if it's filthy, actually. I just think... I'm trying to explain why Martin stayed with Mariana looking after Radzig's bastard. right? What's the backstory there? So I
feel
guess
quite
that's
hungry.
going to be explained in this new comic, perhaps. Yes, medieval Viagra. Yes, that's exactly where my brain went. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not a good person. Because he loved Radzig. Okay, all right, maybe. I don't know if that's enough for me. I don't think that's enough for me. All right, well, look, we finished this book. I think what I'm taking away from this book, other than strength points and reading skills, is that food needs to be cooked, and he wants to look like that, right? I think. So, what's next? Then we have to have a bit of an ask here. Oh, Sigismund of Luxembourg. Kind of looks like my next read. Yeah? Sigismund of Luxembourg? More story. I can read that? I can't actually read that one. Yeah? Alright, we'll try. No, I told you, I'm taking my time here. I won't be rushed. The son of Emperor Charles, his fourth wife, and political talent, he did inherit. Oh, right. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's still. The words are still a bit messed up. Okay. For the ginger hair he was born with and his slyness, which he did display many a time in his youth, he was given the sobriquet of the ginger fox, by which he was later called by his enemies especially. Sigismund is learned and popular, and his great indulgence in competing tourneys in 7 languages of the world does he speak. Oh, cool. Since 1387, he's been the King of Hungary when he wed Mary of Hungary, who was at the same time engaged to be married to the Duke of Orleans, and thus many of the evil tongued who say he took her by force and unjustly. However it may have been, though he successfully defended his right to rule Hungary, later seeing his brother Wenceslas did collude with Jobst of Moravia and did commence to plot against Wenceslas, who ended up in his captivity with the great support of the Czech nobleman. Blah, blah, blah. In 1396, Sigismund planned a crusade and took up arms against the Ottoman Turks, but due to the misfortune of all Christians, he was defeated at the Battle of Nicopolis, and thus he removed himself to Hungary. And he went a long way to Hungary, he went a real long way. Later, when his brother Wenceslas' rule in Bohemia deteriorated to the point where his own nobility raised up against him, he called upon his brother for assistance, and he would truly set off to Bohemia with a powerful Hungarian army. Being knowledgeable of the local situation, my book's getting rained on. Instead of helping his brother, he occupied the castles and his brother imprisoned, taking the crown for himself and bringing order to the land. Many do say he is a traitor, whilst others do praise his deeds. In all respects, how he's a much better ruler. Well, I guess I'm taking from that Sigismund's a better ruler. Nicopolis is Hussite propaganda. I don't know about that. Henry's very impressionable, right? So that's 2 books. His mind might be full. We'll do one more and then we'll wander uptown. Well, we should read Wenceslas then. I think that would be the place to take him. He is the ruler of the lands of Bohemia and former king of the Roman Empire, though many veil of tongue do say he is no true king and side with his half-brother Sigismund. In the year of our Lord 1361, he was born into Emperor Charles IV and his wife Anna of Schweidnitz, and through the right of primogeniture, did inherit the throne from his father. At the young age of 2 years old, he was crowned King of Bohemia. Oh my God! And at the age of 15, he sat upon the throne of Emperor. Okay, I can see where this went wrong. Both actions that aroused outcry. Crown a new king whilst an old one is still alive is neither ordinary nor common at all time. The young king cannot rule until he reaches adulthood. When later King and Emperor Charles died, Wenceslas rightfully sat upon both thrones. He ruled well at first, but poor councillors and unwise rulers of the land of Europe did vex him greatly, and thus the king, abandoning his initial enthusiasm, turned his attention instead to drinking and hunting. And thus in the empire did discontent with the new ruler grow, and Wenceslas, instead of reconciling conflicts, fled from them. For we did not need to resolve them. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Jobst of Moravia again. Sigismund, who ruled in Hungary, Wenceslas heeded neither warning nor threats to the lords, continued to rule as he saw fit, or rather to devote himself to amusements. When the lords had no more patience, Sigismund too entrusted rule of the land. He, however, did not help his brother, but took his royal castles and imprisoned Wenceslas with the crown of Bohemia as well, which certain factional lords did welcome, for they were glad to see Lauder in awe. Okay, alright. Alright, so the Ginger Fox and Václav are my new... I'm interested. But I'm not ready to go and see Radzig yet. But we can put these books away. Two Queens of Fashion and Conspiracies. Read the Codex, you. Okay. Well, that was good. Let's get rid of that. I mean, can we sell these books now? They're kind of burned out, yeah? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's sell all this stuff then. That we're keeping. That we can sell. Well, no, it's kind of got sentimental value, hasn't it? Maybe not sell that. Ah, the bow. Is that the basic bow? Because we got all those arrows. Okay. There's the old man. Did you show me a lot of stuff?
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rat?
Don't be funny until you come back. Alright, I'll try.
Good health to you.
Wait, I've got some stuff on the horse as well, I think.
I've got some goods here whose owners...
I don't think I
might
transferred it, did I?
Alright. Let's see
You didn't.
what we can do about that.
He's got 6,000. Great. That looks quite cool. Maybe I'll think about that. Okay, this will probably about recover the cost of the getting the hot dog costume back, which I don't mind doing since we opened up a whole new theory with that, but still, yeah, I don't want to sell this. And let's move the stuff from the horse as well. Wait, do we have anything on the horse? Okay, guess that's it. So we need to carry on reading, I guess. Yeah, let's go up to the pub. So, is there a scribe in... There is a scribe up in Ratai, right? So I could go and see their scribe. Okay, we got about half an hour before I break, so I'm going to do quite a lot of reading up at the pub, and maybe try and steal more books. I don't know if I've already got them, but it makes sense for, I think it makes sense for Henry to actively pursue stealing books now. I may have already taken them. She looked like one of the people at the Ratai. That Louisa? Okay. Not Ratai. Gutenberg and Trotsky. Yeah, I feel like we robbed all of this yet, but let's just check. That's very frustrating. Aha! So why are some of the very hard locks pickable but others are not? Okay, let's go shut this door. Lol. Okay. Nice. No one in here? Oh. Oh, well, there's a scribe. Scribe's got the key. Oh man, this feels like a very opportunistic raid. Oh man. Can't believe I'm getting away with this. Right. Move it to the horse. Oh, gold. Nice. What's down here? Crying at his ease. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, this one I had, and this is back to the bailiff, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm going back upstairs. Just have a quick look in here. No, just fruit. We're not going to steal any more fruit. Right, we've had everything from there. That dude's done. Ah, I see. Okay, so... Okay. So why didn't they just put level 15 lock or something? That would have been kind of handy. feel like someone's gonna catch me. This is way too easy. Okay. Okay, alright, I think that was a random successful plundering. Wow, okay, this is great. This is great. Okay, I'm not going to risk staying up here then, because they kind of know me, and they know what I'm like. So they're gonna, Kurt Matthews gonna come and arrest me if I'm not careful. So let's get out. Yeah. Woo! Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat while I ride the horse. That's not good. Well, I mean, you see, you see the power that that reading has brought him with all the strength gains and everything, and now I've just looted an entire library. So let's shift this stuff again. I don't think I want any of that. Now we need to leave things in the magic box for a week before they become
I've got
not
some goods here. Who's
stolen.
might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Alright, okay. No on this, no on this. Okay, we're definitely made our money back now. I quite like him in that look though. I'm still going to keep that one, I think. That's maybe a development of the hot dog. Take that back. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we need to read. We need to read all this. He wants to read it all. So let's read the stolen books. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm quite impressed. It's like I've just got a whole library. This is a really good episode. Hot Dog Henry has really turned into a scribe in that sacred sausage order. All right. Chill by the library. Let's read the stolen books. This I've read, no? So that's done. And by opening these law books, do I still get reading skills? Oh, it's dark. Okay. Do I get skill points from reading lore books or just from skill books? But not the books I've already read. Okay. We'll do all of the. So doing that basically gives me a skill point. The Milanese. Oh, that's funny because there's a Milano thing in Lords of Misrule. Fine. Okay. Okay. It's an administrative centre, yep. What aware of that? Maiden's War. Aha. New level in reading. Great. Okay, so it does work. Perfect. It's a Shaka. Okay, yeah, this is Shaka. This is Devoka Shaka. No, that's named after. And this is a bit like your kind of your Sapphic order. I think they humiliate all the men, and it's like a like she warriors. It's a tribe of she warriors. Put Citron into the restraints from which he'd freed. She stood above him laughing.
Insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Oh, okay. And then they... So it was a kind of feminist uprising, kind of... an ancient feminist uprising, right? It's a myth, I believe. I don't know what historical evidence there is of this. Please tell me if there is that. I'm sitting in the rain, reading, getting really interested in Bohemian history. There's no other books. Ah, yeah, this book is stolen. Oh, but we've already read it. Okay, so let's get rid of the stolen books. What time is it? 8. It's just a myth, yeah? Really? So they teach girls, do they still teach girls this to keep them in their place in the Czech Republic? Is that how it operates here? Books you haven't finished on mark, yeah. Please eat. We've got loads of time for the food. We'll go eat up in the tavern. I'm just dumping this excess weight. Where is he?
Hey,
Take these off me.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
all right. Let's see what we can do about
Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Sapiosexual Hotdog Henry. Sell that, and we can sell that. We don't need that anymore. We've read that. Read this. Read this. Read this. Hercules and his diet we're keeping. Alright. Shut the door in my face, Peshek. Right, I've got nothing stolen. My shoes are now good. That's great. So let's go up to Ratai. Ooh.
Yeah.
feminine urge to take part in the Maiden's War. Good night. Hot Dog Henry says good night. Sleep tight, says Hot Dog Henry. Alright, well look, I said we're playing him very impressionable, so I guess after reading the story of the Maiden's War, he's either going to become a proto-feminist, or he's going to believe that women should be repressed in order to stop them turning into she-warriors. Wait, what's that be? Oh, it's her!
What's he do?
Maybe later in the night we come for you.
Yeah.
Hey, if again, I'm role playing here. If Henry becomes a feminist, Henry becomes a feminist.
You're all we need right now.
Jesus, what do you want from me now?
Give me a beer.
Right.
No. Sorry, chap. This is one of the nicest things in the world. Finding a really good pub, having a beer, and reading a book. It's a kind of long forgotten delight for many people, but it was always nice. You're never alone with a good book, eh? Okay, so on Le Boucher then. Keep it in order. Croc, ruler of the Bohemian tribes. Croc. Kazi, Teta, and Libouche. Okay, yeah, I know Libouche. Okay. Kazi possesses knowledge of flora. Is this like King Lear? Her rule went against the will of many men, for as is told, long of hair and short of reason, shame be upon men who are ruled by women. Libouche, suffering great pangs of sorrow, convened a congress to which she invited her sisters and the elder rulers from throughout the land, and she said to them, "You do not appreciate freedom, and for you it is a great shame for a woman to rule over you. Therefore I give unto you voivode, a man, upon condition that you listen to my words and heed my advice." Pshimislil. I'm consuming more feminist code. Oh, wait, is this? You did not desire to heed a girl's advice. Now it shall be my lineage that rules over you with an iron rod. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of speed read that. I'm not quite sure where the feminist message is exactly. Maybe you guys can tell me my check team. Pshimislim. I can say the pshimisli thing. Pshipravovat. So Henry's into women with iron rods. Hot iron rods, maybe. You alright, mate? Yeah, I know. I knew that about Libouche, but where's the feminist message there, other than building Prague? You went to a club for the first time and just read Albert Camus, Sitting in the Dark. That's great. Did you read The Outsider? Was it The Outsider you read for maximum ennui? Yeah, hot iron rod for a hot dog, man. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, well, okay, so he's read his first book, which is another kind of dose of feminist literature, so I guess he's becoming feminist. Now maybe something a little bit lighter for my second beer. Is there any more girl stuff? Kind of likes the girl stuff now. Queen's Court manuscript, there we go. Let's learn about the Queen. Oh, it's a poem. Breezes waft through princely woods. A maiden hurries to the stream to draw water in an iron-hooped pail. Is it a poem? To the girl a bouquet floats, a fragrant bouquet of violets and roses. And when she reaches for the bouquet, she falls, alas, in the water cold. If I only knew, bouquet so fair, who sowed you in the fertile soil, I'd give a golden ring to him. If I only knew, bouquet so fair, oh, she's talking to the flowers, who bound you with a silky stem, I would give him the very pin from my hair. If I only knew, bouquet so fair, who dropped you in the water cold, I would give him the wreath from my head. Okay. That's giving him an idea. We'll have the other beer. And we'll go and pick some nettles. And we'll give them to... We'll pick flowers this time maybe, and we'll give them to Teresa. We'll wake her up. We're going to go and pick some nettles. We're going to wake her up in the middle of the night in the torrential rain and terrifying storm, and we're going to give her a bunch of wet foliage because that's what the book has told us to do, and then we're going to sleep. The sweaty hot dog is going to sleep and take a break. I can't believe that bunch of nettles I got at Trotsky. That was amazing. That was so fun. I'm just doing what the book says. I'm just doing what the book told me. It's a bit like those people who blame, video games for violence, just like, oh, blame the book. Okay, it's quite tricky finding flowers in the slashing rain. We don't want to just give her nettles this time because the book said there should be a kind of mix. But he doesn't, it's not necessarily that he's in love with her, he's just copying what the book's telling him to do. Books have made Henry bisexual, violent, and feminist. Oh, that's very nice. All right, well that's great. That's great. Okay, so this bouquet that I'm picking for Teresa has actually levelled up my herbalism. That's very nice. It's the little things in Kingdom Come, It's these little things, little details. All right, so let's go and give her a bouquet of thistles, and then we will sleep. There she is.
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I look terrible. Terrible, Victoria. Sorry, Teresa. I'll come back. All right. I'm going to take a little break now. I'll be about half an hour, and we will save it there and wake up in the morning for another day's reading and probably adventuring around Ratai. I don't think we've got a lot of books to get through there, so I don't know if we're going to be moving on from this literary phase of Hotdog Henry. I'd still like to explore the that scribe situation. So maybe we go back to Ujits and see how much that fine is. I'll be thinking about that in my break. All right, have have a break. Good night if you're leaving. Good morning if you're just joining us. As my mods say on Shrimp, hydrate, and thanks to my mods as well. And there's a new one on the team. For Humankind has joined the mod squad for the Logan 5 run. So claps for Humankind. Thank you so much for volunteering. If I become a mega corporation, of course, you will be paid. And yeah, I'll be back in half an hour. Let's do the save. Yeah. Thank you, Finn. Much appreciated. Alright. Put the torch away. Oh, no, put it away. Oh, he's really hungry. Alright, so we're going to have to deal with that when we get in. So, save and quit. And I will see you after the break.